witness the graduation of our children, it's also our tradition for you as parents, guardians, and well-wishers to witness at least one of our own and how far that person has been molded through teaching and training, how far he's been prepared to go out into the world of work and profess what he has been taught. This afternoon, we have one of our beautiful young ladies, one of our daughters, to do honors and to tell us how she suffered through the 4 years and how far she has come as a graduate of this university. Our daughter was the overall best student in the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources with a cumulative weighted average or cumulative CPA of 75.5% and a first-class honors degree in crops and science, crop and soil science. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together to welcome our noble lady, Sarah Agyei Fremah.
So it's Miss Sarah Agyei Fremah, the overall best student in the College of Agric and Natural Resources with a cumulative weighted average of 75. Taking the podium to give a speech, Miss Sarah Agyei Fremah, the overall best student of the College of Agric and Natural Resources.
Mr. Chairman, the Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Provost of our colleges, Deans, Senior members, Junior members, alumni, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am Agyei Fremah Sarah of the Faculty of Agriculture, College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Elation and gratitude are the words to describe how I feel at this moment on this podium. The years seem far away. The seconds trickle in slowly. Oh, so soon, how time chased our stagnant feet. The small comels 4 years ago are now ratooned. Today, the fingerlings have indeed reached maturity. As I stand here, I could see smiles, smiles I could identify with, registered on the many faces watching me today. Those smiles are not new. Only this time they have the taint of experience. However, behind the smile and excitement lurks a painful past, a paper trailed or a promise broken. But we all are optimistic. Our optimism is a nurtured and cautious one. It is not the naive optimism we had 4 years back. Our smiles, your smile, and mine tell a story nonetheless, a story that is 4 years old. 4 years ago, the future held promise for many of us. I remember the first day on campus. As long as the course of memory shall lengthen, the joy and thrill of it shall remain with me. The very atmosphere struck awe and inspired hope. The evergreen environment, the beautiful flowers, the noonday brightness, combined with the sunny confidence of youth, all instilled optimism, not only in me, but in every fresher, quote and unquote. But as the years wore on, the optimism wore out. You saw it in the faces of otherwise smart individuals. Their progress was predictable. At first, they always took the front seat at lectures. Next, they mostly stood at the back when chairs ran out. With time, their attendance to lectures slowed. Then they would rather watch soccer than read a handout. Finally, they were unable to graduate with us today.
And I mean,
what are the causes to be asked?
Like we do.
The causes are the obstacles and challenges which come unbidden and unsolicited. A lot of forces compete to define and shape us in a steady march towards growth. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, some of which drown hope. They prompt painful doubts about the capacity of the human spirit to move on in the face of challenge. Others stir in us a sense of longing, a belief that although there may be ominous clouds in the horizon or darkness, we can still keep hope alive. Wearing an academic gown today is a sign to show to the whole world that you chose hope instead of despair. When the forces try tried to plumb you into the depth of doubt and despair, you elected instead to scale the heights, where grace and providence linked arms to welcome you. These obstacles also teach us that those who succeed are not necessarily those who stand tall with talents, but those who are stretched out with experience, those who weather the storms and go on. You may make a mistake, you may screw up, but that is no reason to give up. You just have to dust yourself up and stand up to forge a new resolve. I'd also like to state that we've been nurtured by these obstacles. Our knowledge has been formed by stray hints of books read, echoes of songs heard, or perhaps sermons preached. Thanks to our parents and guardians, who though weighed down with financial difficulties, were ready to support us with a few cedis they scrapped and gathered. Thanks also to the taxpayer, whose numb toil secure education for you and me. It is time to give back, to serve the community which gave us birth. We are part of that larger community. It therefore needs us. Ghana needs us. Ghana needs us to help build a crippling economy and to feed a child who cannot afford a decent meal. To my fellow graduates, as we depart to the world of work, let us be innovators. Let us not settle for the status quo, but rather, let's put coal in the status. Let's care more than what others think. Let's risk more than what we think is safe. Let's dream more than what is practical. And lastly, let's expect more than what is possible. This should be our mindset if we want to excel. As we leave this hall today, we must look at those who ply our streets. Consider their struggles, their failings, desperate attempt to make sense out of this measly existence. Take into their hunger, both of knowledge and food. Look into their vacant, empty faces and understand that we don't live for ourselves. We cannot turn our eyes away. We cannot fold our arms whilst a third of the world goes to bed tonight on empty stomachs. As agriculturists and natural resource managers, let us harness our environmental resources to feed this nation in a sustainable manner. Yes, we can. Finally, to our senior members and other supporting staff, I'll say thank you for your nurturing. Your influence on our lives are inestimable. As long as time shall last, your influences remains in us, in our approach to work and our general attitude towards life. May God replenish your efforts. And to our parents, we say Ayiko for making us the extraordinary men and women that we are today. Thank you all, and may God bless Ghana.
And that was the valedictory speech from Miss Sarah Agyei Fremah, the overall best student of the College of Agric and Natural Resources.